What software do you need? You'll need some kind of software for creating your finished video product, and the good news is that it's free. If you've got a PC, you probably already have a copy of Movie Maker, and if you don't, you can download it off of the internet. If you have a Mac, then you'll be using iMovie. Of course, you can also purchase professional software such as Adobe. But in the beginning, there's really no need, since the software you already have on your laptop is probably more than you'll need. How about editing tips? First, keep it simple. Sure, there are all kinds of fancy tricks you can use in your videos, but to look truly professional, you want to keep it simple. The easiest way of all to edit your video is to hire someone to do it for you. You might use a Fiverr person for this, or someone at freelancer.com or one of those freelancer websites. Tell them you want a title slide at the beginning, a smooth transition into the video of you speaking, and most of all, edit out any and all gaps. You know what I mean, the time you dropped your notes, you lost your train of thought, or when the UPS man knocked on your door. If you're doing your own editing, then you already know what to do. Remove pauses, gaps and mistakes. Edit out that rough start or end where you were fumbling with the camera. Did you do the video in segments? Rather than cutting straight from one segment to another, do a crossfade for a smoother transition. Add front and back title slides to your video. The title slide has the title of the video with your name on it. You might also include what's in the video on that slide or a second slide. The back slide is either the same as the title slide, or it has the addition of your website URL. This little step goes a long way towards making your video look truly professional. Note, if at any time any of this sounds out of your league, you can either read the software instructions, Google it, or simply get someone else to do it. The main thing here is that you not get hung up on the technical stuff. This is minor at best, and definitely not something that should prevent you from making your own video product. Too many people are afraid to try something new because they don't know how to do the technical aspect of it. So what? Get someone else to handle that stuff for you and just do it. Smiley face. One more thing, if you're hoping to get your video just perfect, or even close to perfect, I've got news, it will never happen. Ever. You're going to stumble on your words. You're going to get a silly look on your face as you try to remember what you were about to say. You're going to look slightly nervous, or giddy, or whatever. There is no such thing as perfection, so don't even try to attain it, you'll go nuts if you do. I know a guy who recorded the same 20-minute video 11 times trying to get it just perfect. Know what his best take was? The second one. The next 9 were a complete waste of time and a source of tremendous frustration. And just so you know, the second video was only barely better than the first. Had he simply recorded the video once and stopped like a sane person, the video and his viewers would have all been just fine. As it was, he didn't record another video product for months because he dreaded going through the same ordeal again. And by the way, people like people who are human. If you did achieve perfection, you and your video would feel too sterile, like you were some kind of machine. Think about it, what happens when you hear someone stumble on a word in an instructional video? Personally, I think they're more likable and I begin rooting for them. One thing you should avoid, however, is those little filler noises that add nothing to content and serve only to distract. You know the noises I mean, and so forth. If you're thinking it's better to make one of those sounds than to offer a second or two of silence, I beg to differ. And I mean beg. I beg you to not make those sounds. I once sat through a 20-minute speech in which I heard 281 UMMS, ers and AHHHS. Yes, I counted them. It was the longest 20 minutes of my entire life. The culprit? A local elected official who was, thankfully, kicked out of office by a landslide majority vote prior to the expiration of her first term. Was she thrown out of office because of her ums, ers and ahs? I know it didn't help her, that's for certain. How do you get the videos onto a DVD? Easy. Go to http://kunaki.com. I could end here and you would have all the info you need to create your DVDs and send them out. Kunaki is that simple. Kunaki takes your file that you upload and turns it into a professional DVD inside a case, complete with label on the disc, a full color cover on the case with barcode, all shrink wrapped and ready to be shipped. Oh yes, and they'll also ship it to your customers for you. The total cost? It depends on how many you order, figure about $5. So if you're charging $47 for your DVD, you're clearing over $40. Charge $97 and, well, you get the idea. Note: do you know one of the greatest benefits of having a physical product? Lower refunds. If you take identical products and make one physical and one an electronic download, the physical product will 9 times out of 10 have a lower refund rate because people are lazy. They don't want to hassle with sending the DVD back to get the refund. Also, serial refunders are less likely to order in the first place because they know they'll have to return the DVD to qualify for the refund. You choose the cover art for your product. And you can order in bulk if you prefer to do your own shipping or sell them at seminars. One caveat about Kunaki: you need a PC to initially use Kunaki. This is taken from the Kunaki website. You can design your artwork on a Mac and you can create your original CD or DVD on the Mac. Then, borrow a PC for a few hours and use our software to configure your product, select your artwork and contents. The software will upload your product to our facility. Thereafter, you can use your Mac browser to order and manage your products at your account on the Kunaki website. So what should you do next? Create your first video product. If you've already got a video camera, or a phone with a decent video camera inside of it, then use that. Decide what your product is about and then just do it. Submit it to Kunaki and get your free demo copy. It's 15 kinda cool, okay, it's a blast, getting your hands on your first real, tangible product. And don't get tremendously hung up about the quality of this first product. That's not as important as getting your first video product created. Ask yourself right now, what's your topic going to be? I'll bet there is a product that's been brewing in the back of your head for some time now, a product that you intend to create once you have the time. By creating your product in video instead of writing it, you now have the time. And once you see for yourself how easy this entire process is, I think you're going to want to do it again. And again. And again. Have fun and enjoy.